Okay, welcome back everyone. This is our work from yesterday. Got our LED in there, and our, let's see, whatever this dealio is on here. See, it's got to be some kind of, part of the projector advanced system or something, I'm assuming. We'll get back to that after a while. Let's see where I'll put you up here. But as you see, I do get to put the lens in today on the first step we're going to do, and this is the rest of our work. So let's give it a little space here and zoom on in and get to work. All right. So we're starting off with, let's get this out of the way, D14. That is D14. Yeah, that's the only one it can be. I don't know which. Okay, these are all labeled to which one of these pieces go on. Okay, we start off with 9 and 10. 9 and 10. Okay, and so we just pop you guys on your respective tabs. And then 11 and 12. And I'm not... And these have decorations on them, so I don't know which way they go. Let's see. See if I can find that in the picture on the box. Yeah, it does go on the outside. I was figuring that's what it was, but feels good to know. 12 and 12 and 11. All right. Take 13 and this tab is supposed to line up with the window here. Did it go? Yep, all the way to the back, evidently. So you're down there with those guys. Okay. And now 15. And okay, so we're going to do 15, 16, lens, and another 15. So 15 goes in. So they're usually pretty good about telling me which side. It looks like it's saying put the, I think I see the picture. It's got the picture has the little decorations on the outside. Let you just slide over, maybe. Go. Looks like I ought to be able to. Okay, there we go. Yeah. You're down. Okay. Like I said, then this guy goes on top of that one. And our lens goes in. And it does seem to be, I want to get my fingerprints all over it, but it feels like it's what do you call it? It's symmetrical. It seems like it doesn't have. Seems like both sides are the same. Try and keep my greasy fingerprints off of it, maybe. Probably won't, but I can try. Okay. Drop. Okay, it wanted to go right into place there. That's good. Now this one. Get it in there without knocking the lens out of place. All right, that does work too. Yeah, cool. Okay, now what am I doing? Okay, so to a 17 on the inside tabs on these. Sort of clamp that in place. I hope. Quits moving around on me. Okay, got that one. And all right, got you. Okay, so that's locked in. Now I'll put the decorative ones on the outside. Okay, and you are going to be able to have, there is going to be a focus length on that lens. Cool. Neat. Now I've just got these guys left to go a 12, the two 13s, and the 14. This goes on, okay, and gets all the tabs get. Okay. So wiggle and jiggle those guys. Seems like they're the one that's being an issue here. Yep, there it went. And the 13s. Okay, it's just real snug. It's another 13. And 14. That snapped right into place. I like it. Still got plenty of adjustment on that lens. And all right. Like I say, it got centered right in there. I'm pleased with how well that went together. I was a little worried that was going to be a difficult proposition once I saw that cylinder come into play. But that is step 4. Set you aside and move on to step 5, which appears to be super simple. So just you on here. And then you go in here. Okay, so we got our hinges in place. That appears to be in. And that's all there was to step 5. And step 6, another simple 2-piecer. Let's see here. And this and come back here. Okay, so here. Oh, wait a second. Other way. Yeah. Yep, okay. So this goes in there, and then you onto there. That sort of locks it in place. All right. That's all for step 6. All right. Now step 7, need you and you. Widen it up a bit. Maybe a bit more. And what am I doing here? Okay, so we got this guy. Details like this. And this goes here. And then we bring our lens assembly in. All these tabs go in these holes, and then one of these tabs goes in there. So in the side, and then it can't have worked that easily, but it totally did. I am beyond shocked. I've never had a piece line up like that before. It wanted to go home. All right, I was expecting to suffer with that for at least 3 or 4 minutes. But that's all there is to step 7. No, it's not. I turned the page. There's more on step 7. We get to put our pieces together now. Surely this will be more difficult. Okay, so this piece like that. We just go. Okay, so we got these 2 slots here. Get those 2 tabs. Supposedly. Oop, came out on the other side. Yep. Okay. Keep that in place. In place. A place to grab you, and okay, got those in together. Nothing else ties in there. All right. And then we yep, and that's, as I got our LED in the right place. No structure anywhere for all that stuff. Ought to be interesting. Okay. Now, on to step 8. We'll come right back to you. Okay. Sort of peeking ahead here to see what I'm looking at next. It does. Okay. But this guy, those 4 pieces, you like so. Here and here. And the slotted ones there. Here and here. Those don't have any stops on the bottom. I guess just go flat. Okay. Now, bring these in, and these go here and there, evidently. And back too. Okay. I was going to lock it in place. Okay. And that one, oh. Just this one. Huh? That's not going. This one not. This one doesn't have anything to grab onto like these other three do, so I guess we'll deal with that later. But that makes it sort of unstable. Okay. Did I forget? Ooh, I did forget to put something on. Hang on. I do have this other piece here. So y'all on there. This guy goes back here. Okay. But that's still not going to affect this one, which is where I'm not. Still not sure about that, but okay. That's gonna stop. Okay, this is supposed to go. Okay, I see what I'm doing now. It's supposed to go. Those aren't supposed to lock in there. It's supposed to go down. Okay, and then these go into those slots. No, that won't fit in that slot. These go in here, there. Okay. Okay, so those go. Okay, yeah, that's what we're supposed to be. It's done. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. Something else will come in here to lock in. Okay. That's 17 minutes. That's not quite enough. How much is 9? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do step 9. Let me go ahead and stop here and pull some more parts, and I'll come back and do one more step tonight. All right. May have bit off more than I chewed with 9. There's a whole bunch of pieces in this one, so but it's sort of one of those things, darned if you do, danged if you don't situations. I don't want to leave myself hanging too much on the other end, so live and learn. Okay, start off with this guy. And we run our pegs through. Okay, with the bring in for this part. It says to have that clicker part go to the outside. That was about, oh yeah, pop the veneer off on the inside there. Okay, a little better there. And then you. That sounded terrible, but okay, I guess it's survived. Now, oh man. No, wait a second. This is totally the wrong piece. After all that. Wonder if they. Yeah, let's see. They give me a spare of this one in case I destroy it coming off. No. So I gotta get it out now. Okay. Gently. Yeah, I thought that seemed a little wobbly. Okay, we're supposed to take this guy. Okay. And D26. And line up our little lines on each one, and that should line up our pegs. Yep. And just put our little peggies in. They were nice and cooperative, I'm glad to see. Okay, and now this is what goes through there. And we got there's slots there for the head of the thing, and the tab does go on the outside. Yeah, and that does make it more stable too. And yeah. I probably could have done that from the inside. But anyway. Now we'll take this doodad. You guys go through here. And B5 goes on these guys. I'm sure I would think there'd be wax, but it doesn't have the wax symbol on it. This appears to be, yeah, that's going to be rotating. I'm going to throw some lube in there just to play it safe. Preemptive lube. Okay. You through there. It's all in there, and B5 went on now. D27 on the outside of that. And spin you around so you don't, at least try and hide some of the letters. Alright, stay. Now, move on with the next part of it, which is in this guy. Okay, so E7 goes on next, big gear. And D28. Another B5. And B4, a ring. And I'm gonna, it looks like it's gonna be a bushing, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw some. Yep, it does say to do that. I found the symbol on it. On the sides too, just to because I can. Slide you around. Okay. Now. This guy in. Lubed it up, and you go on there. Another D28. And 2 B5s. Okay, we need to assemble our handle first. you go. How does it work? Okay, so onto you. You go on the one all the way in. Maybe not all the way in, but sure I got clearance. Grab on over here. And use our handy dandy included tools. I guess the closed end one goes on the outside. Makes sense. And tighten you up. Alright. Got our handle and a crank installed. And it does say to make sure you're not sticking out on the back side. Okay, so then you go on next. I hope. Yeah, a little snugger on that one, that's good. And then B8 on the outside. Nice and get that. Make sure I get all that lube spread around reasonably well. Okay. Both ways, just in case. Shouldn't matter. Okay. Now, what am I doing? Okay, so we got this situation on the back with it's got that notch right there to mark it. It goes in over here. How do you go in? You're here, there. Okay, so that foot in there, that slot in there. Hopefully. And maybe this one in front first. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. I think. Okay. And you're supposed to I got that one to cooperate, but I'm going to uncooperate it. Okay, so I got 3 notches, 2 notches, no notches over here, so that's got to go there. Back to this one. Make sure these are, oh, okay, these have crawled out on me a little bit, I think. Maybe it needs to go in all the way, yeah, there, well, that's what it was. Those had popped out that way, so I make sure they're down, so that has, okay. That makes me feel a little better. Okay. You guys in there, you guys in there. And down, you down, and should. Oh, was it not be easier to? We can't check from the bottom. Top appears, looks like it flushed on in there. And you guys, I guess let's go this way. Okay, this one's not stabilized here, so that's gonna lock us up some, but yeah, that. Alright. Maybe if this other pieces I'm about to put on will be enough to stabilize it. Okay, but that's that part done. And we take these guys and line them all up with all our various slots and tabs, and that one, once again, that one just dropped into place like it wanted to go home. I hate that y'all didn't get to see how nice that snapped right in place. I mean, that just sort of, yeah, excellent. Then this guy. Okay, and this is one's going to lock those feet into place that you pushed all the way in. And you. Alright, so now they're locked in. Oop, I missed one. Okay. Now they're all locked in. Got our base plate in, and that, like I say, this piece up here is still not, I'm sure we're going to stabilize it, but that's it going this way. Yeah, it's just sort of a little cattywampus there, so I can't really get it to cooperate, but our LED's working. Got most of the projector housing built, I think. Starting to look like something now. And that got me up to, I passed the 30-minute mark, so that's about where I want to go. I got them all locked in. Try one more look at that thing has cinched in on the dynamo gear there. So that looks good all the way around. Yeah, of course, I say it's all back to this one up here that's stopping me from rotating. But I'm pleased with how that's going. Back you out again. Okay. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.